everyone, it's Ren from Strong Girls Knits, and I apologize for the lighting. I am actually recording at night. I just wanted to spend time with the kids, and I of course had to lift, and I have crazy hair. So, so if you're a returning viewer, you know things are a little different. Things are a little bit different. And if you're a new viewer, I hope you enjoy the new style that I am going for. I actually got a new phone, an iPhone 6, and I'm trying to figure out where to look. Okay, where to look at the camera, so my eyes are like looking at you guys. But so yeah, so I got a new phone. I'm recording from it actually today. I had been using like a decently nice camcorder. I mean, it's a really nice camcorder, but just kind of bulky setting it up and everything, and it is James's, so I was wanting to try, I got this, and I'm trying something different where like more of a vlog type style thing where you guys could get up to like a video a day of just me chatting about, lifting or the knitting, or maybe even like a clip of Sherlock. Like, I really don't know. So, which he is running around here somewhere, so maybe he will join us, or at least I can get him. Yeah, anyways, so, and this is, just trying to do something fun and a little more my pace of just kind of, yeah, just me. So, but anyways, we will go ahead and talk about knitting. I actually want to talk about Warrior Camp. My lovely friend Amanda, she is a Advocare person. I don't think any of this says it, but yeah, so here's Advocare. So she's an Advocare representative, extremely sweet. I met her lifting. I was there for her first competition. By that time I had already been competing, I believe, for about a year. Maybe, I could be wrong. But anyways, so I asked her if she could possibly, if we could do a trade, because I know the things are expensive, and I didn't want her to just give us some free samples and not really get anything in return. So I actually made her a pair of socks, which I will insert a picture here. If you were on Instagram, you've seen them. They were made out of Patons Croy, and I did the Rose Roller, what is it? The Rose City Rollers socks. Yeah, so they're really fun. But anyways, let me show you what she gave us, because I know most of these, I'm pretty sure like all of these are her favorites. So she gave us 3 different Spark Energy fruit drinks. It is mango strawberry fruit punch and green apple. And these are actually really good. They do have caffeine in it. And there we go. Everything's backwards, but it is really good. I have had these before. I actually had someone else give me a sample, and I did like it. I think I only took half a dose because I'm very caffeine sensitive, but again, they do taste really good. She also gave us this lovely Rehydrate fruit punch flavored. And let's see. Oh, and she gave us some Advil bars in the gingerbread flavor, which I know for a fact that this is her favorite, so I feel very lucky that she managed to get these up for us. But gingerbread flavor. And then she gave us 4 different meal replacement shakes. We have the chocolate. Let's see, chocolate peanut butter, which again, like I said, all of these are her favorites. And then we have white chocolate peppermint. And then the pumpkin spice. And the thing I like is like these special flavors are a holiday thing, and I don't think you can just go buy them anywhere. She tends to stockpile them, I think, when they have that opportunity to buy them. So you will, the winner, this is going to be a winner of Warrior Camp. It's going to be a grand prize drawing. I think we're actually going to have each podcaster is going to have a grand prize drawing. So, and of course she sent along some information so you can learn more about it. And she did give you, I haven't opened this at all. This is a addressed letter to the winner, and knowing Amanda, it's probably going to be very inspirational, and wishing you all the best for challenging yourself and everything that you did. So, um, yeah, very jealous of this. So that is from her. She's so, like I said, she's very lovely. I think I'm going to interview her where we can sit and talk about lifting and what it is for the both of us, because I know it's different for the both of us, but we are very I don't know, we are very similar. I feel like, just especially with our lifting. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about some knitting. I actually haven't really gotten a lot of knitting done. I've been, as I mentioned in the last episode, I've been writing a lot. I had this, my friend Jess, we had been talking, this was like a couple weeks ago, and it was just like, oh yeah, I wish I'd, you know, think like, just kind of like life dreams. And one of her things was like, oh, you know, I'd love to write a book. And I was like, you know what, I would too. I used to write all the time, and I actually printed off like, I found a jump drive of mine that had a bunch of my old stories, printed off like 4 or 5 of them, and started reading them, and it really, this was the other day. But, and so we were talking, I was like, you know, I did too. I mean, I've used to write all the time, especially like in high school and stuff. Loved writing because I get these like really vivid dreams, and then it just kind of, the story goes from there with me. And so I was like, well, you know what, I really want to write. I want to try and make that happen. Not that it's going to happen in a month or anything for me. This is definitely a labor of love, but I mean, look at the things I do now. I knit and I lift. If those are not labors of love, I don't know what is. But so I started writing, didn't really say anything to James, and then a couple days into it, I fessed up and everything, because I didn't really want to say anything, because I thought it kind of seemed like one of those petty, or not petty, but just one of those dreams that like everybody has, and you know, it just kind of seemed silly in my mind. Frivolous, there we go, it just seemed kind of frivolous. But I finally said it to him, and I told him and everything, and of course he's very encouraging, and he knows that I'm a very good writer. So like I said, he's been encouraging me, and so I've been writing almost every day. I have my nice little journal. It's a Neopets journal, if anyone remembers that. It was like an online game with these funky pets. Anyway, so I carry this thing around with me all the time now. I actually forgot to take it to work today, and it broke my heart because I had time to write, but I'll take it with me tomorrow and double up. But yeah, so a lot of kind of like free time has been put into that, and then of course there's always lifting, which I'm going to try and record more of. But anyway, so the knitting I have done. If you're on Instagram, you have seen this beauty. This is, oh, sorry. This is a simple cardigan. I think that's even what the pattern's called, like simple top-down cardigan. Woo! And there it is. I'm on the last color, which is this gold right here. Gold. See, people say gold. And like everyone at Knitting kept saying gold, and to me it's a yellow with almost a green tint to it. But so this sleeve is done. I'm going to knit the rest of the sleeve to get it matched up to these guys, and that's why I didn't bind off, because I'm gonna knit it, and then if like, because this one, the second ball could be like 1 or 2 rows less, so I'd have to backtrack on this anyways, and that's kind of the reason I'm doing it. And then after I finish the sleeves, and the sleeves are officially done, because this length right here is perfect, and I know when it'll block, it'll probably grow just a little bit more. Because this yarn, it's a discontinued yarn, and it's like Debbie Lavoid, which the company is not discontinued, but this it's their Angora. It's 60% Angora, and it is so soft. I really love this. I got this yarn at a local yarn store. Originally it was like $9 a skein, which for 80 yards I'm not going to pay almost $1 per, or actually it would have been more than $1 per 10 yards. I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous. But it was on sale for $3 a yard, and it was a lot of it was a lot of these colors, which I can understand. I got 3 skeins of each of these 2 colors, 3 skeins of this bright red and the dark red, and I think I only had like one or two of this darker purple, if you can even see the difference. And actually my friend Oblivious Knits, Deborah, she bought, because at the time I was trying to sell my knit goods, I'd made leg warmers out of this purple Angora, and she bought them and she loves them. So it makes me smile because I have like a little bit of Deb with me. And so, but yeah, once I finish the sleeves, I'm going to finish the body out, which I really don't think, because I have two skeins of this yellow still intact, and then like a half a ball for the other sleeve. So I think I'm just pretty much going to use that last skein, or one of the skeins, to finish the body out, because this right here, this length of orange, is 2 complete skeins, and I don't need that much more added on, really just half of this, so I'm going to just do the 1 skein, and then that other skein I'm going to do as a giveaway for Warrior Camp, because like I said, it's a really nice Angora yarn, I think, and 80 yards would be perfect to do something cozy or even match it up with something else. It's definitely like one of those yarns that not everyone gets to play with. So Sherlock's doing something, I hear him. He's probably being naughty. But yeah, I'm really loving this. Like I said, this is just a simple cardigan. All I did was, they have kind of like a guideline, so I did like a 36 bust and went from there. And I think what I did, because I don't like things around my neck, I think I went to the next biggest size for the neck, and cast that on. And then just all it was simple. You increase 2 stitches at each of these yoke points, so every round it was 8 stitches I increased until I got to a certain length, and then I separated it for the sleeves, and eventually, you know, came back for the sleeves. And I don't have too much of a hole on either side. There's a tail, of course, in there, and I'm going to tighten it up after I block it. And then what else? Oh, and then the button band, which I started doing it, and I was too far ahead into the button band that I couldn't take my choice back. But so I did buttonholes instead of a zipper. That's what I got. So I think I almost finished this darker red, and I was like, you know, a zipper would be really nice. But at that point, I'd already been doing holes. So if you can use a little hole, and it's nice. It's like every 8 rows is I put a hole in for a button, and that's like every 4 garter ridges. And then the other side, of course, is just a plain. And the nice thing is I've been able to manage to change the colors where it doesn't have, like, you know, with garter, it's like, oh, look, you changed a color, because they interlock at 2 different colors. There's only one spot that it does it, and it's on the button band where the buttons would be attached. So that's okay. It's up top where, you know, I could cover it with a fold over, or even, you know, when it's buttoned up, it's gonna be covered. No one will see it. Nobody. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying that. And then I started working on my design. These are the June socks from the brown bag, and I just really wasn't feeling the Christmas colors, but I finished the other socks. So I did get a pair of socks done this month, and I'm still on track for my personal thing to get a pair of socks done a month. But so I started this. Whoop. It's actually really pretty. I guess I didn't realize how many different patterns there are in there. Okay, so alright, so there's the picture, and this is the yarn. I have, it's covered up and I can't get it. I bought it off of someone's D-stash, but it's 72% superwash wool and 24% nylon, and then 4% is the metallic thread, because there is glitter. I don't know if you can see, yeah. All the glitter in the world! And there's part of a design I'm working on. You'll see more of it, because actually the design is slightly changing now from my original idea, because my original idea does not work very well on this. It would cause a very tight cable, so I'm going to do different design, which still matches. This is going to be Sarah Sanderson in my Sanderson Sisters sock design. I've already pretty much I completed the Winifred and Sarah. This is Mary. I'm sorry, this is Mary. So Sarah and Winnie is done. I just need to write them up, and then this one I need to get the idea across, and then write it up as well. My only sticking point with the pattern so far when it comes to writing it up is I need to get a good program to make the cable or to make the charts, because all of them are going to have charts, and I really need, I'm probably going to have it written out as well, but I want the chart, because for me, I am definitely a chart and a written person. Like I follow along just fine with the chart, but then if I get kind of confused, I read the written up as well. But yeah, so not much to say about this. It's actually living in my bag from Andrea, my kitty bag. It's actually, like I've said before when I first got it, it's very well made. I love it. And it's actually really growing on me. I really wasn't like a drawstring bag person, not that I really had any. I personally hate to make them for some reason. It's just this whole part right here, I get in arguments with, but yeah, it's really nice. I love it. And yeah, so if she ever starts selling them again, or you have a chance to try and win one of her bags, it's definitely worth it. So thank you, Andrea. Talking about bags, Sally Yu, and I'm pretty sure your real name is Sally as well. You on the Overlook thing, Deborah was very nice to give you a pattern, and then I have a bag for you as well. So if you could message me and whatnot, and I will get that mailed out. And I still need to mail out stitch markers for my other lovely winner who I love so much, who's also in Warrior Camp, and I can see her username. It's like LMECOLL. Cannot remember her actual. Oh, I forgot it. But and she lives in Pennsylvania. I know that. Oh, I'm sorry. But yes, I have to get hers out as well. And I actually need to order a couple of stitch markers because I wanted to make some like lifting ones for Warrior Camp. Like I could get the little dumbbell and plates, charms and whatnot, so I thought that would be cool for my campers. But yeah, I think that's it. There's gonna be a video at the end of I had a little trip today to get a passport, so there's gonna be that, and then I'm going to insert a video of Sherlock as well. So I hope you guys like the new changes coming up. Again, I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's making me look creepy with my dark eyes. But yeah, it will be better lighting next time. And yeah, like I said, hopefully fun things to come. You'll get to see knitting in the wild, more lifting, just kind of my life a little bit more. So bye. Hi everyone, it's Ren from Strong Girls Knits. There we go. I am sitting in my car actually at the library. I am about to apply for my passport. I'm only 25. I have never had a passport before. And the other day I had the wonderful realization, looking at my savings account, that I have enough money to take my dream trip to Ireland. I've been obsessed with Ireland, wanting to go to Ireland for almost 10 years now, and that's been one of my goals once I got a job and graduated college and everything. So I have been saving up for that, and like I said, I have enough money to take James and I to Ireland next year. So I think we're shooting, my plan is for like April, to go in April of next year, April or May. And yeah, so right now I have an appointment at 4, so I'm here about 45 minutes early, which is fine. I was just a little too excited to get my passport, or well, apply for my passport. And yeah, I don't know. So once I get mine processing, we're gonna take care of James's next, make his appointment, and whatnot. So if you're wondering why I'm recording in my car, I'm actually got a new phone. I got an iPhone 6 mainly for the purpose of recording. So the podcast is going to be a little bit different, and I will explain that in another clip. But I'll tell you guys how it goes when I come back out. Alright, so I officially applied, and now I just wait. So as of June 28th, I have applied for my passport, and we'll go from there. So, alright. And it was actually very easy, so if you've never gotten one, I highly suggest it, especially in the US. It does make things easier whenever you're, like you get a job, or even like with school and stuff. It does make a lot of things easier. I kind of wish I had had one, but beforehand. But, well, so Sherlock isn't really wanting to cooperate today. Here's my baby boy. He usually is very active, but today he just didn't want to be. He wanted to be a little brat. Yes, here's Sherlock. He says hello, and he loves everybody.